What's going on, folks? All right, this is the Ridgid large box. All right, we looked at the Ridgid rolling box. Um, Again, I got all three for $71 during the Ridgid hack. The Ridgid hack. All right, I had to use that, so I had to take a lot of my stuff out of the rolling box and put other stuff in it. And you kind of know my feeling about it. Great box. You know, the handle doesn't really go up as high as I'd like. And I'll tell you guys, with these boxes, when they're really heavy, and especially going uphill, all right, now I was going, my driveway has a little bit of a slope, but this driveway was pretty steep. So, you know, a lot of the time you're kind of just dragging the box, you know, coming down the hill. The weight is just so, you know, I don't want to say top heavy, but, you know, on a slant coming down, that's why I like these boxes better. I would rather just carry the stuff. And to be honest with you, everything that I got in there, I probably could have just gotten in this box. And I want to say this box is substantially cheaper. Now, this box, I want to say during the hack was 24 bucks. All right. Now, I don't know what the regular price is, but a pretty darn good price. That's the same price as the organizer right now. You do get one of these little trays, all right? And it's a pretty big tray. So, you know, you can fit a lot of stuff in here, no doubt. You know, here's the old crescent hammer. All right, you can kind of wedge it in there. But that's a big hammer. You could put some screwdrivers and stuff, some, you know, wrenches, whatever you want to put in here. But I got stuff in there, so I had to take all my batteries and stuff out. But as you know, like I said, these boxes, I'm just loading up with a lot of my lawn care essentials, bringing it out of the trailer and kind of just sticking them in these Ridgid boxes. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batteries in here. That's pretty much, you know, my daily. I get probably 2 days out of this. I got a little spot here for my charger. So I'm going to use this whole box. And I got a couple other batteries I got to put in there. Also, guys, I got those cleats. I'll tell you, it came out pretty darn nice. You know, they're not as good, guys. You know, like I said, these are the Rumor Industries. They're on a totally different level. And the only reason they are is because they actually snap in. All right, so that's upside down, guys. Obviously, with this, if I did it this way, this would be on the floor. Because these don't click in. These are kind of just like cleats. All right, so they're just going to stay in real, you know, not bad. And definitely, you know, cheaper. I wish I knew who sent these to me, because he was nice enough to send them, but I lost his information. But I think, I don't know, these are like, he makes these out of his 3D machine. All right. And he says he makes a killing on these. I guess he does. I don't know how much it costs him to make these, but yeah, they work pretty well, guys. I'm probably just going to put one there. And that's the thing, guys, with these two, you don't really need, you know, someone's like, oh, I'm going to need to spend $400 to put all my batteries up. This isn't to store all your batteries. This is for the batteries that you use a lot every day. You can kind of just take one, use it, charge it, put it back when you're ready to use it. You don't want, you know, 50 batteries hanging on your wall. Well, if you do, but so anyway, getting back to this, guys, you know, you got a lot of room in this box. Again, it's probably one of the cheapest boxes that you're going to get for this price. Now, even regular price, I think this is like $29.99. All right. And I think this was actually like $21 during the hack. Yeah, it was. It was $21.78 during the Ridgid hack. All right. And I want to say regular price, it's either 29 bucks for this box, all right, or 34 bucks. But when you're comparing it to that Milwaukee box, right? You know, for $79. Now, again, these DeWalt's are pretty cheap too right now. I think this size box from DeWalt is going for like $34. So, you know, if you're just using it, you want to, you know, kind of neatly store your stuff and able to connect them to other boxes so you can save space. You know, these Ridgid boxes are great. And obviously they're, you know, when you do have to use them, you know, bring them out into the elements or whatever, you can do that as well. But, you know, a great storage box for a great price, guys. I like these Ridgid boxes. Now, are they going to come out with more boxes that people are asking me? They don't know if they should invest in Ridgid because they don't know what's going on with them. Or, you know, listen, they're going to be being made for the conceivable future. All right. So you don't really have to worry about, you know, are they going to stop selling them? Are they going to stop making them? Obviously not. If all you have to do is look inside your Home Depot and you'll see tons of them. Now, yes, it's not as big of a, you know, platform as DeWalt and obviously Milwaukee, but not too far. You know, remember, Milwaukee's kind of just getting started with this pack out stuff, but you got the basics with this, guys. You got your large rolling box, you got this box, then you got your small box, then you got your organizer, and you have a tote. You really do have everything that you kind of need with this. All right. You know, again, it's been out a while. I've been getting questions too. Are they going to kind of update these boxes? Kind of like, you know, DeWalt with the Tough System 2.0. Because some people have a little bit of gripes with some of the boxes. It's mainly that rolling box, guys. I got a lot of comments. Yeah, I hate that the top comes off on the rolling box. It's so annoying, blah, blah, blah. And then I mentioned that the handle isn't long enough. And, you know, yeah, same thing with me. I don't like it. Oh, man. So we'll have to see. But right now for the money, guys, I don't think you're going to find a better box out there. You know, let me just... Yeah, here's the... I'm still trying to kind of clean this up and get everything organized here. And I'm still trying to move stuff into the trailer that I can. I don't want to put any batteries out there and stuff, but I do want to move some stuff in there. And actually, my batteries, I try not to even keep these in the garage because it'll get, you know, 20 degrees in this garage. I kind of move them into my little, you know, where my boiler is and my washer and dryer and stuff. But yeah, guys, a pretty solid box. And again, you know, you got room in here. You know, again, screwdrivers, pliers, stuff like that. Here's my, you can put a lot of different stuff in here. Obviously, I got that Ridgid in here. But all you kind of have to do is just turn her around a little bit. There you go. All right. So, not a bad, you got the weather stripping, like I said. I really do like this box. Again, probably my favorite box. You got that nice handle. All right. And what's good about this box, too, it locks from the front. You know, that was another thing with the rollout box, the rolling box, is you put the hard top on, the hard lid. Then you kind of got to tighten them from the sides to kind of snap on, you know, the top, which you probably have to do. If you just had, then you'd have to probably have 4 if you were to kind of do it this way. So Ridgid was smart, and they did one on this side and did one on this side to make sure that that lid, top lid, stayed on. But I think this is the best box. If I was to only get one box, I'd probably get this and the organizer. All right, you can fit a lot of stuff in here. You know, I'm trying to think. Circular saw. Obviously, you could fit recips in here and circular saws. You know, you're not going to be able to go crazy with this box, but you can get, you know, a lot of stuff in here. And again, great to keep in the back of the truck. You don't have to worry about water. These are pretty much waterproof. You got that weather stripping inside. You know, if you don't want to spend a fortune, guys, and you don't really care about the, you know, we kind of talked about it yesterday at Home Depot. And you got this nice lid here. Well, handle, we'll call it, on the top lid. You know, some of those Milwaukee boxes, you know, you're kind of just pushing up. And especially the Makita box. The Makita boxes are really weird. You know, you don't even have like anywhere to kind of lift the lid up. All right, so you got that little section here. But like I said, you got some nice weather stripping. All right. Again, throw it back at a truck, throw it in the van. It'll take a beating, and it's not going to kill your, you know, bank account too much. All right. So Ridgid, large box. Peace.